This is her favorite topic.
In this video, I'm taking you to Chosen's Cafe. It's a local cafe where coffee and food are served at an affordable price. My channel is showcasing the outdoors. If you browse my previous videos, this channel mostly showcases nature and glimpses of Dumaguete City. Now in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. This is mainly because a lot of my viewers are from different countries. Some of you may be looking at living in the Philippines, dating or marrying a Filipina, or probably just browsing what the Philippines is like. Almost 2 weeks ago, I've posted a teaser about my first Q&A with friends. Unfortunately, that video was really bad, and we had to retake it last week with different set of questions. So today, we're going to talk about 4 different topics.
Okay, so we're at Chosen's Cafe at the moment, and I have my friends with me. This is Shirley and Kathy. They're my
Hold
close
up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
friends. And so today, we're going to answer a few questions. So question number 1, the difference between dating a foreigner and a Filipino. So who's going to answer first?
Shirley first. The difference between Filipino and foreigner. Romantic ang Pinoy and how they court girls. They are they give flowers normally when they're courting girls, chocolate. They ask the parents. It's actually about culture. So normally Filipino guy will ask the parents of a girl that they'd like to court the girl before they date the girl. And it's just when they're dating, it doesn't mean that they're in a relationship already unless the girls say yes. So Filipino are more romantic when it comes to courting girls. And then foreigners, they're a bit straightforward.
Straightforward. So Filipinos are more romantic in terms of dating, and foreigners are kind of straightforward.
Yeah,
What else?
straightforward, more open-minded, kana majority, not general. I mean, I'm not generalizing every foreigner guy, but majority is really
Yeah.
in Filipino. Normally, the respect girl and they wait until the girl is ready. So normally it's it's marriage time and things like this. But not all Filipino as well. I'm not generalizing all Filipino as well. But yeah, majority they wait for girls to be ready. But in the foreigner guys, they normally matters when it comes to relationship. And then when you are dating normally, they thought that after 3 or 4 dates, you're already girlfriend and boyfriend without asking the girl if you are girlfriend
Yes,
or boyfriend.
Balik na lang sa water, pwede na ba lang tabli?
Sige.
So that's the difference.
So basically, when you're dating a Filipino, the Filipino probably would wait for like maybe weeks or maybe months before he can actually have, bedtime with girls. With foreigners, according to her, bedtime is like the main requirement. What about you?
Foreigners are sweet.
Foreigners are sweet. What else?
Then, surprises.
They give a lot of surprises. What about Filipinos?
Filipino.
Based on her experience.
Oh, by the way, this is based on her experience.
Based on my experience.
Yeah.
For me, in Filipino culture, when you date somebody, you have to take time, and it's gonna take maybe weeks or months
Sometimes
before
year.
before you can actually sleep with the girl.
The priority is to get the yes of the girl.
Yes, exactly.
So, but now not every Filipino, as well as again, I'm not generalizing that all Filipino is still following the same culture, because some are open-minded now. But the same with foreigners, there are foreigners like my darling
Yes.
who is respected and willing to wait.
So in Filipino culture, if a guy would ask you to have a date with him, it doesn't necessarily mean that you like him. I mean, you would want to go out with a Filipino, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But if a foreigner asks you to go out with him, you're giving him a signal that, hey, I like you and I want to have.
Relationship.
Yes, exactly. All right, so the second question is, if given the power to change anything, what would you like to change about the Filipinos? You first.
The mindset of thinking that having a foreigner partner, you are already a millionaire, or you have
Yes.
already a money. That's not true in real life, seriously. So it doesn't mean that you have foreigner boyfriend. You are already depending to that partner. You are already millionaire. And so the problem here in Philippines, if you have foreign partner, is they're thinking that you have a lot of money and you have to give money to your family, to other people. And also the mindset of the Filipino, that if you have job or if you have money, it's your responsibility, or if you are a kid, it's your responsibility to help your family, it's your responsibility to help your parents, because sometimes as an elder, it pressures you, it pressures you a lot, because you have to find a good job, to have a big salary in order for you to provide to your parents. So in the end, you find yourself that you don't have a life for yourself instead. So I think that's the part that I want to change, because I am sure there is people that can relate that here in the Philippines, especially if you're elder, you have to have a good job, you have to have a nice salary, and then especially if you have already a good life, it's your responsibility to help your parents, your sisters, your niece, your aunts, your grandparents, and so it's actually a big problem. Sometimes it becomes a family issue.
Right, exactly. She made valid points when it comes to that Filipino mindset where everybody thinks that, yeah, you're with a foreigner and automatically they think you're rich. And also some families or some parents would automatically think that, you have a lot of money and it's your responsibility to take care of your family. Many Filipinos or Filipino parents are thinking or having that kind of mindset. So yeah, those were valid points. What about you? For me, well, in my own opinion, I would say that Filipinos are very reactive when it comes to a lot of things, and a lot of us are not really proactive. I would give you an example. There was, when was this? Last December, when we had the big typhoon in the Philippines, and the former president at the time was interviewed as to what precautions is he doing to avoid major disasters. And the former president was saying, oh, we're gonna have to worry about that once the damage is done. So that's a perfect example when it comes to being reactive and being proactive, and Filipinos are really reactive on things. So yeah, that's one thing I would like to change about Filipinos. It's a bedroom talk, right?
None.
Does size matter to you?
Ako?
Yes.
I think it matters, because if
It matters.
as a partner, it's your responsibility to satisfy your woman.
Yes to her. What about you?
Yes. Size is important.
She didn't even have to think about that. She was like, yes, yes.
Nga naman, Besh.
Okay, so
Lamig ka na
size.
size, uy.
So size matters.
Lamig
Okay.
dyan na, size.
That was just a joke, guys, but they're not joking when they said size matters, okay? I think for me,
Tana.
And,
size does
Doesn't.
not matter.
oh.
Iya mo yung isutin niya.
Ikaw
Ay, di ba pinagbayagin?
Ano na ito yung blooper?
decision.
Takpan matana, uy. Ginoo.
You see, guys, she's really alive now that we're talking about topics like this. This is her favorite topic. How do you feel about your foreign partner giving praises to another woman?
Depends on how he praise it.
Like, let's say, for example, you're walking on the street and your partner says, "Oh, look at her, she's beautiful," or "She's sexy." How would you feel? Or what do you think about that?
It's okay if it's just, random girls, because he just appreciate the girl. But if in a different way, like he's looking at it like maliciously or in a flirting way, I would react for sure. So she's more beautiful and sexy than me. Okay, it's the end of the relationship.
What about you?
I will react.
How would you feel? What would you do?
I feel I'm not, I have
Important.
I have a lot of, I'm not perfect.
Oh, so you
Insecure.
would you
Yeah.
feel insecure? So you would think that you're not that beautiful because
Yes.
he's complimenting other women.
But as I've said, it depends on how
He said it.
He said it, because if it's just someone walking and then he said that, oh, that girl is beautiful, I don't mind it, because first I don't know the girl. She's not
think
part
I feel
of our
jealous,
life.
die.
She's not part of
You're
our
gonna
life.
feel jealous.
I
Okay.
feel jealous if he
I
says
feel
that.
more jealous if he say it to someone I know or someone we know,
Okay.
Okay.
because for me there's something on it. Especially if the way he look at the girl, like so I feel more jealous than he said it to someone we don't know, to someone just walking somewhere. Because even us as a woman, we really sometimes appreciate girls. Like we saw someone, like we said, oh, she's beautiful, she's sexy.
So you would think that if your boyfriend would compliment, like let's say for example, Shirley and Nico would say, Shirley is beautiful. So
Not exactly. Not to Shirley.
that okay.
Because
You feel jealous.
there's a difference, because if
Yeah,
Nico
yeah.
and if Nico say it to you guys, I don't.
It's okay.
I'm sure it's not for flirting way.
Okay.
I think it will
Sorry.
end our friendship.
Sorry.
Beshi.
Oy, sorry. You're not her his type.
Praise God.
Oy, distract na kagayo niya.
If he said to someone that we're not I don't really know much, and then the girl is more beautiful than me, of course I'm gonna be like, what? So there's someone that is more beautiful than me.
So you will get jealous.
Yes.
It
It
depends on
depends
the
on-
situation.
Okay, and who?
And who, yes.
Yeah.
Normally he will gonna really praise him. Like when we were talking, not in front of the girl, but he will gonna say, she's nice, she's awesome, she's beautiful and things like this, and I don't mind it, because for me it's just how he praised her in a good way. But of course, if it's like at my back, especially if he's saying it at my back, saying that, oh, that girl is beautiful, it's a different story. But he never do that. Because every time he saw a girl, he will gonna do like the thing. And like,
Yeah.
especially if I'm on his side, he will gonna like think, not going to look any girl, not going to look.
Or he's gonna close his eyes. But yeah, I have no problem with my man, complimenting other women. I'm not gonna get jealous. For her soulmate who's watching right now, at least you have now an idea not to compliment other girls. If you have.
Yung naguto tama ra jud yung Nagana na itong kuan.
Anyway, what was I trying to say is that it is true that when you're in a relationship with a Filipina and you give compliments to another Filipina,
It's not
your
normal.
girlfriend is going to take offense of the compliments.
Because it's not normal in our culture anyway.
Yes, exactly.
My apology for that sudden cut. We didn't realize the camera stopped recording. So that was it, guys. I hope that little bit of talk entertained you for a bit. Thank you, 302 subscribers. I will see you on the next video. Ciao!